For Her TV. I'm your host, Catherine Haley, and today I want to chat about working with designers. I've talked a lot about working with contractors, but designers have their own set of challenges as well. I've been a kitchen and bath designer for 17 years, but these same tips apply if you're working with a general interior designer or if you're working with somebody that specializes. Now, in my opinion, what a designer should do is they should come in to your home and they should listen to you, they should ask a ton of questions, and then they should take what you want and what you need and translate that into your space with your personal sense of style. Now, unfortunately, over the years I've heard many times, I've come into someone's home and they say, well, we've had other people come in and they just right off the bat, without asking us anything, say, well, you should do this. You should take this wall down. This is exactly what you should do. And that happens more often than you might expect, and it's very unfortunate. So you want to be careful when you're picking a designer that they're actually going to give you your style and not just give you their style. And there's a lot of designers out there that you can tell every room that they do kind of has the same feeling. They have a sense of style, and you can always tell that's designed by so-and-so, and there's not anything wrong with that if that is exactly what you want and exactly what your house should have. But most often than not, it doesn't work that way. And what you need is somebody to come in and listen to you, as I say, ask a lot of questions. Now, on the flip side, I come into these homes and, I'm prepared to sit down and ask all of these questions. And the homeowner says to me, well, before I tell you what I want you to tell me what I should do. And, that, I understand why they're doing that. They feel like if they give me a direction, I maybe won't consider all of the options. But if you're hiring a professional designer, they're going to consider all of the options, but they're going to consider the options that are going to work for you. And my response to people that say that to me at any time throughout the process, well, what would you do? What would you do? And I get that with almost every client at some point along the line. And I tell them, I'm not moving into your house. I'm not going to live here. So what I personally would do doesn't really matter here. I can give you suggestions, and of course that's my job, to give suggestions, but it's under the umbrella of what's going to work for you, not what my personal taste and my personal opinion is. So for you as the homeowner, before you get the designers in, you have a responsibility to figure out what you want and what you need. You need to create those wish lists. Everything that you would like to see in that particular space, if it's a kitchen or a bathroom or a living room, whatever it is, figure out, I'd like to try to get all of these things in there. Write them down. Go through magazines, clip out pictures that you like. You might not know why you like them, but put them out, clip them out anyway, put them in a binder, put them in a pile, so that when the designer comes, they can see these photographs and they'll be able to tell from that your style, the kind of feeling that you want in the space. You'd be surprised what we can pull out of a series of photographs and magazine clippings. That's our job. Your job is to take some responsibility and figure out, what those emotions are that you want the room to evoke. What's your wish list? What would you like to do? And then the designer takes all of that and translates it into your style. Don't leave it all on them. Don't say, do whatever you think is right, because at the end of the day, it might not be your sense of style and you might not be happy with it, and you're going to have nobody to blame but yourself. And the other thing is, make sure that the designer doesn't push you into doing something that they want and not what you want. So you need to make sure you stay in control and you say, you know what, that's not the direction I want to go, and really that's not the designer you should be working with. Pick a designer that you're very comfortable with. That's very important. that you feel a connection with, that you feel is listening to you and gets you. You know, I hear that a lot from my clients. I feel like you just get what I'm saying and that you're going to give us what we want. And that's the relationship that you want with your designer, okay? I hope you found these tips helpful. For more great tips and advice, please join us at homeforher.com. And when you're there, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter where we'll send you lots of great more tips and advice. So until next time, be confident and have fun. Cheers!